Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, March 15th, 2025. I'm sitting in my office here doing this recording, and it's raining like it's been on a lot of Saturdays, which leads into what I wanted to talk to you about today. Wanted to provide y'all an update on what my plans are the next several weeks as I continue along hiking the Bayou State Trail. If you checked out my most recent video, I just completed day number 10, which now leaves me one day away from getting into the city of Natchitoches. So basically what I'm planning on doing is trying to get about another half a dozen days of hiking in before it starts getting warm by the second half of April. For those of you who do not live in Louisiana, it starts to get warm by the second half of April. It's not so much the temperature, because we'll probably be averaging temperatures in the low to mid 80s. It's the humidity that comes with it. I tried hiking in that type of weather back in October, and it really wasn't that enjoyable. So I really wanted to hike later in the spring, but unless we get an unseasonably cool front, it's probably not going to happen. So based upon what I have planned for the next 5-6 days of hiking, I'm not going to be hiking it in order. And there's a couple of reasons behind it. One is logistics. That evolves around the crossing of the Red River to get into Natchitoches for day number 11. We need to make special arrangements for that. I'll explain that in the video. It's not a bridge you want to try to cross on foot. And then also the mileage. There are 2 days in that stretch that I'm referring to that's going to be in that 20-mile range. So instead of trying to go for an entire weekend and hike one of those days as part of the weekend, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take one more weekend where we hike a Saturday and Sunday, weather permitting, of course, and try to pick 2 days that's closer to that 15-mile range. So it'll be less challenging to be able to complete both days. So with that being said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bouncing around probably over the next few weeks to be able to get this done. So my plan is to get days 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 completed. And I'm also going to be completing day 19. Now, that leaves days 16 through 18. I've already hiked those. If you watch me cover the Arequipa-Kisatchie Trail last year, it's all part of the same route. So what I'm trying to do is get 11 through 15 done that I haven't done before. And that way I can go ahead, and once I finish 15, I'll produce days 16, 17, and 18. Now, based upon the schedule, it does give us a chance to hike day number 19. Day number 19 is at the Loran campsite inside Kisatchie near Forest Hill, and that day leads us to the town of Glen More. So just to give you an understanding of what these days are, day 11 is going to be from St. Maurice, where I finished day 10, into the city of Natchitoches. Day 12 is going to be the Cane River route, which is the route that we're going to take heading out of Natchitoches. Day 13 is going to be the hike that leads us into the Kisatchie Hills Wilderness. And day 14 is the Kisatchie Hills Wilderness, which basically includes parts of the Sandstone Trail and the Backbone Trail. Day 15 is going to be part of the Caroline Dorman Trail, and then the road walk out of Kisatchie. So we're not going to be hiking those in order based upon what I mentioned earlier. Actually, the plan right now is to go hit day 19 next weekend, day 14 the following weekend, where we're going to be hiking the Kisatchie Hills Wilderness. We have a group that's already scheduled to come and hike with us that day. So then we're just going to, going into April, go back and connect our footsteps and knock out days 11, 12, and 13. And again, it's not going to be in the order of those days. So what my plan is to go hike them, record them, and then try not to bounce around when I publish them. So it may take a few weeks before you see another video. So basically what I want to be able to do is get to day 11, publish that one, then day 12, publish that one, and then if I've already recorded some of these other ones, I'll just roll them out every so many days. So what you're probably going to end up seeing are delayed recordings that will probably run through much of April. And then when we get to day number 19, I'll just go ahead and announce at the end of day 19 that that's going to be it for this season for hiking. So the plan will be to go back in the fall, connect from there, start making my way into South Louisiana, and then I do have one day I have to go back up into North Louisiana and finish that because there was a road closure when I wanted to hike that back in the fall. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Just click the bell. That way you can keep up with these videos as they come out. I know that a lot of you out there are enjoying these videos, but some of you may be missing certain days. I look at the analytics and it's up and down. I'll have one day that gets a lot of views, and then the next day it's half the views. So what's that telling me is that there's probably people that are enjoying certain days watching the videos, but they're not keeping up with the next ones coming out. And it goes back up and it goes back down. So that's one way to resolve that if you really want to keep up. The other way is to go back to my channel and review the Bayou State Trail playlist. I have them all in order, days 1 and 2, and then of course I skipped day 3 because I hadn't done it yet, but I have days 4 through 10 right now, and then day 24 because I had just went ahead and featured that one back in January. So then that way you could go back and see all of them. So with that being said, I'm going to get out there, like I said, probably by next weekend, hike some more. We'll have more videos coming out here over the next several weeks. And then when I'm finished with day 19, that'll be it. And then going into the fall, I will make my usual announcements, normally in late September, what my planned hikes are for the upcoming fall, winter, and spring. I'll be more detailed by that point, what my plans are to finish the Bayou State Trail. Even though I didn't get to accomplish as much as I wanted to, and a lot of it was because of the weather. Be honest with you, I don't remember the last time in a 3 to 4 month stretch we had so many Saturdays where it rained. And that's been one of the biggest reasons why it's taken longer to get through this trail. But even though that's happened, it looks like I'm probably going to be able to get the trail completed before the end of 2025. At the very latest, it'll be January of 2026. So still getting a lot done, and I've definitely been enjoying hiking day by day, showing it to you. And I appreciate those of you that have been watching these videos. Again, subscribe to my channel. Go check out the playlist if you've missed any. And there'll be plenty more in store for you to watch from now until the end of April. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the Bayou State Trail.